could.
Whoa,
Oh, that's a Morphling.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, well, he can turn into a life stealer. That's a raged Morphling.
One of the best ones
That's
to
one of the
steal.
best, yeah.
True.
But also the fact that it's good against Lone Druid and Witch Doctor.
It's one of those situations where it's like, you don't really love it because you have a draw strat, and you want to enable one of your main cores.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, it's just too good of a hero to not go for. Is Roger getting dangerously low here?
He doesn't really have a way out of this one except for juking through the trees, but eventually he will be found. Liquid.
He double backed into the first blood.
Our bottom lane is the Puck Tusk lane that is going to try and pressure the Morphling. And this will not be the same kind of freer Morphling game that we saw earlier on.
Ramsey's is real low.
Yeah, Ramsey's taking so much damage from the tag team, and that's blocked in by Solo.
This is...
Ramsey's wanted to go up, and Solo said, no, turn around.
Game number 1 against VP, at least. Starting to roll here. Roger's just going to sit in the sandstorm. I still can't believe Roger died to, like, the no stun.
The Frost Arrows.
Give him the Frost Arrows.
Pretty much the Frost Arrows tag team. No one is definitely in trouble here as he's going to be blocked in by the Ice Shards as well. Now, Matamaman's taking a lot of damage from counter shots, and it was a really good roar. He waited that one out to the bitter end, and Matamaman may be the one to die here as the Bears trying to reach him. He just needs one claw, and he gets him. No one doesn't even die to GH here. They're going to bring the Furion in. Maybe Kuro was needed a little bit sooner. Another round of tag team. A couple of shots will slow him down enough for GH to get that kill, but it was not the fight that Liquid had in mind there.
Because in mid versus mid situations, like, killing somebody from full health almost never happens. It's always some sort of outplay where you have to trick them into thinking that you're killable, and you turn it around on them, and that's exactly that is.
Fire Spirit's coming out. That's level 3 too. That's going to be a lot of damage. Miracle trying to juke and jive his way through these trees, but he's going to be blocked out by Roger with a really good burrow strike, and Pasha nails him again to ensure the kill.
I don't think he realized how much damage that Phoenix was going to do.
No. I don't think he expected the Phoenix to be level 3 there. They were so busy messing around with Roger, who had a nice little stack up there, and now Kuro's going to be caught as well. Kuro.
Is he dead? Yeah.
He is very dead, and Pasha, the off-lane Phoenix here, has a double kill. A great start for him. But look who's waiting on the side here. The 5 position captain of Team Liquid, Kuro, is waiting to gank no one here. He's already made the call to his fellow support in GH, but they're leaving that. Now they have to go back up to the top lane where Miracle is being dove so heavily, and this core Phoenix is doing wonders to be able to pressure this Duro Ranger. Now Kuro's going to be taking so much damage because they already have an Urn up nice and early that he will die as well. Another double kill for Pasha. They're trying to dive no one here, but it looks like this is going to be another failure to gank no one.
Barely manages to dodge out all the damage on the Urn, takes out the entirety of the Fire Spirits, saves his teammate, kind of corrects the lane a little bit, but I don't think they really want to play up here, Cap. As they're going to go again on a Miracle who stayed. He might just pay for it. He's going to tick down. Snowball on a Roger. They should get the return kill here at least.
They are going to be able to block in Pasha pretty well. The end of the tag team does a little extra damage. Pasha does not get blocked in by the Treants here, but there is going to be the TP in. They do manage to cancel the Urn. Pasha has to juke this one out. They spot him for a moment, get the Sprout on him, and he is now dead. Double kill for Kuro. So Liquid are like kind of bringing this lane to a stable situation, but
remember what we pointed out last game is when Liquid wins games, it's off the back of taking the tier 1 tower first in mid lane.
Yeah.
And this time around, it's VP that's going to use that aggression against them, bring heroes, try to pressure with the bear. I like that move a lot.
This vision down from the Radiant side. Virtus Pro, I mean, that's the thing about picking up a Dro Ranger. It's a formula.
Yeah.
You know where she's going when
Dire
she
side
leaves lane.
jungle, you know where she's going to be. Catapult just falls, but with the creep skip by Pasha, and he's going to farm up the neutrals. This should be an easy tower for them. TP is coming in from a Tummaman. He's going to get this by himself.
Okay. These two teams going tit for tat now. No one is going to be caught by the rotation here. Mind Control coils him up. They stick inside the Sprout with him. And not only do they deny him that bounty of the tier 1 tower, but
I think they need potentially one more hero here. They don't have Sand King ulti, and there's no easy way for them, so they're going to walk around completely.
oh, but Miracle spots it. He knows.
Now the TP in from the Tusk. GH here for his bro. And he's going to get the roll in. Doesn't catch solo, but now he does.
Oh, that Walrus Punch doing so much damage. He is going to be finished off by the Wrath of Nature, the paralyzing cast bouncing around, making sure they can't pursue any further. The silence, the pushback there. Miracle's going to be chased out by Pasha, who comes in, hits another round of Fire Spirits, pops that Supernova. Now Liquid's going to try and come in. Yeah, kill him. They're going to try to hit the egg. No! He actually goes for the Snowball save instead, so they don't get stunned up, but they also don't kill the Phoenix. And now he's a fresh round of Fire Spirits, except he's silenced up by Mind Control, so he doesn't get anything off whatsoever. Ramsey's in no one. Turning and fighting against Matumba Man. Ramsey's going to turn it into a Lifestealer himself and go for Mind Control, decides better of it. He just wants to be able to make his way out of here. Now, eventually, he's going to be forced to turn back into it, but look at that, he's silenced as he turned back into the Morphling. Unfortunately, they didn't have the burst damage, so Ramses will eventually morph in his strength, and these two cores battle it out, but neither one will fall. Sadly, that timing is going to be pretty tough for him to hit, so he just gets dove, dies, and nothing else of consequence happened. But as you said, the Blink Dagger all important here in Roger. May show it here as the epicenter into Burrow Strike, the setup. They just need to be able to burst down this Lifestealer, and they do so easily.
And they might even take their own mid tower for that, as Liquid. Let me say, every team has learned that lesson against, remember when OG was doing Phoenix Void every game?
Yep.
Do not fight. Just straight up, head up.
We've got a nice little Infest Bomb ready to go here. They're going to run into Ramses. Don't commit for the kill.
That's not necessarily a target you want to go on.
Jump in, nice 3-man quote with a Infest pop out. That's going to be solo dead almost immediately. No one's going to die. Here's the roar. It's not going to be enough to save him. Ramsey's going to battle it out here as he's
silenced by Miracle.
But that silence from Miracle, now it's onto the Morph as well, and now they're just going to burst him down. A triple kill from Mind Control, who found the opening to be able to crack this Roshan pit wide open for Liquid. What a hit, but Roger at the center. Not up, but he can blink into the Roshan pit. And he's going to try for it. Hits two, but the Roshan is far too healthy. There is no Aegis to steal here, my friend. Dude. That is 5 dead from Virtus Pro. Liquid,
man.
take the Aegis.
Miracle's positioning in that fight was beautiful.
Like, Miracle still has to play really well and follow up that initiation to ensure that Virtus Pro couldn't counterplay it.
Oh, for sure. That was well done.
And now Mind Control. Oh, this would be a big kill on Ramses. They already hit him with the Wrath of Nature, but he got the heads up and did manage to get off the Strength Morph. Turns into a Lifestealer with Rage. Tries to go for Kuro. Kuro's going to get Burrow Strike. That's a 3-man Burrow Strike from Roger. The Snowball goes up, but Matumba Man's too far away. He does have the Aegis, but now you've got a Tusk pretty much in no man's land, has fully committed to the left-hand side. Matumba Man has no Rage immediately, so he's going to take a lot of damage from that epicenter. Mind Control forces back Pasha, but Pasha still has the Fire Spirits, still has a dive, is going to nail Matumba Man and get on top of him with the Sunray as well. The Burrow Strike follow-up. Boom. Now we've got a Lifestealer dead. Yule Scepter goes off. Does the orb still up? It's not up, and now he's going to be feared as well. Mind Control. He's got Blink. Try and blink his way out of here. Virtus Pro spread out as much as possible. Looking to be able to chase Mind Control no matter where he goes, but none of them around to the south side. And that is where Mind Control blinks to. Orbs as well. Trying to make blind dives just to find Mind Control. But he plays it very, very safe.
I'd like to see Kuro, instead of going for this Mjolnir build, even go for the Nullifier. Just be like a mini Doom. As OD Pixel calls it, the Son of Doom build.
Yeah.
You spend like 8,000 gold just to get a Doom. But why not? You're pretty rich.
How long is Nullifier? Like 3 seconds?
Yeah, you nullify
3 second Doom.
Oh.
Burrow Strike, epicenter, so much damage. Snowball save from GH, the blink in Snowball. Now Matumba Man, he has a chance to be able to actually fight this a little bit. He immediately retreats though. Miracle with his BKB commits to be able to killing the egg. That's 2 for 2.
They can jump back in.
BKB has already been used. Mind Control sees the opportunity to be able to jump in with the Infest, but the Ghost Scepter immediately going off from this lone Druid. He'll protect himself now with no escape, no one being able to block in this Dro Ranger, but no one is going to die for that. They may have killed Miracle, but Matumba Man has at least killed somebody. The Witch Archer is going to die in the back line. Now Mind Control has to battle it out with this very tanky Morphling, who immediately turns into a Tusk and can snowball on Kuro. Not going to be able to teleport away in time. Goes for the silence under the Morphling. Sprouts as well to be able to kick some distance, and maybe he's getting it gets him. No way. Kuro and Mind Control, the 3 and the 5 position, bring down Ramsey's Morphling.
Well, now he's getting it. Okay, never mind. He had it queued up because I think he had the exact same idea.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's probably the play. And instead, as Top lane, this should be a kill. Yep. Oh. Just get exploded on, but...
Oh my goodness. I did not realize Mind Control had a monster kill streak. Gonna all-in commit for it, and how
Phoenix
will
egg.
Liquid respond? Because they do have a buyback.
Roger needs to get out of this pit, I think, and commit to saving the egg with his Burrow Strike.
Yeah.
That's what this fight needs to look like.
They're going to try and get some vision inside the pit. They have the Ice Shards as well as the Treants to give them some ideas. GH is immediately going to jump in onto Solo, try and blow him up, and they do so with the Infest Bomb. Now, the egg
all in for the egg. No.
BKB is going to be activated by Miracle. Ramses is going to try and kill Miracle as best he can with a jump in for the epicenter of Roger. He helps get some damage out. They do manage to bring down the Tusk, immediately buys back. Matumban is also going to fall. He does not have the buyback. So Virtus Pro, with mass buybacks of their own, will
Miracle's actually
control the
stuck.
Roshan pit.
Miracle was stuck off the Force Staff.
Really?
Yeah, and he had a TP out to the other side of the map. Probably doesn't make a difference, but it cuts down to 5. You're going to lose a tower. That'll cut it down another K. You've got an Aegis and a Cheese. Everything looking VP so far, despite the gold lead that they have.
Oh, almost got him. GH.
He's just going to die for it now.
Now he's going to die. He was so close to killing him. That silence on Pasha. The Lotus Orb is not going to be enough to save him. That coil was so beautiful from Mind Control. And he actually snapped it. Oh, he snapped the coil. And that means that is going to be a lost Aegis. Immediately silent.
He doesn't have Manta.
He doesn't have the Manta. Kuro knows it too, but he's already so tanky.
Kind of butt heads and say, we have to just go for a smoke. We have to try to go for the 5-man.
Behind the lone druid who doesn't have a bear.
For 100.
It's bottom lane. So
back.
this is his last bear. They're going to try and jump in and go for no one, and they're just going to be able to pop up.
Ghost Scepter.
But the Ghost Scepter actually buys him so much time, and now he's been Lotus Orbed as well. So he's going to turn into a snowball, run down GH. Now the jump in from Roger with a Sunray on top of him. Miracle barely gets off his BKB, tries to push back with a silence.
Nice
Ramses
charge.
pursues. There's going to be good shards to block in Ramses. So instead, he's going to go for Matumbaman, or instead,
is everyone out?
Think about Mind Control, but everyone from Liquid got out.
Everyone from Liquid's out.
That was not the bait that Virtus Pro was hoping it would be. At least their lone druid doesn't die, but...
Such a nice shards too by the Tusk. And very good save by VP. As they're going to find the more.
They're going to go again, but there is going to be the Burrow Strike slowing down a lot of that damage. Ghost Scepter as well. Turns around Ramses with his Eye of Scotty. Slowing down Matumbaman, who had a Lincoln, so they're going to throw out the Supernova. GH tries to stay close to the Life Stealer to get a snowball, but it's not in time.
Crow's going to get a kill on no one.
Over, no one. Miracle pushed away. He's going to activate his BKB and just find out Roger, but the BKB is going to wear off eventually. Solo managed to stay alive.
The base.
GH, he's already in trouble, but the top lane, they've got to save this base. Kuro, he's trying to finish off Roger right now, but the Ghost Scepter is going to buy him a little bit of time. The Orchid to make sure he can't Burrow Strike away. TP out from Kuro. He's going to be safe. He TP's out. Times it with the Orchid really well. VP, it's the opposite.
Oh, the Roshan fight though. This should be the pivotal one. This is going to come with the Refresher Shard too. The double egg would be massive for them, as well as the Aegis onto really anybody. As Liquid, I mean, they can't just give this up for free. Mind Control, he's going to look.
Mind Control just keeps on getting vision of it. It's going to jump to the other side of the pit. Now jumps in. Immediately managed to get the side device. As
they're going to go for the Aegis.
They're going to try and go for it. They managed to pick up the Aegis. Ramsey's going to try and fight this out. He does manage to finish off Mind Control. Does have a buyback. But Matumbaman, who got that Aegis, is already going to lose it. And Miracle's been forced over to the high ground. Ramsey's going to try and chase him down and shoots him immediately in the face. Now, Dro Ranger may have to use his buyback as well because they've already blown Mind Controls. Matumbaman's in trouble. He's going to rage. TP out. He'll be good. There is no disables to go through that one.
And Liquid, they used a lot of buybacks for this cap in anticipation of this.
And they've been holding on to Miracle's buyback, but this is looking... Well, there is tier 2's up.
Yeah, Kuro's trying to force them back right now, which I think is a smart play, but Miracle's going to go for the buyback.
Assault. They're immediately going to go for the Witch Doctor. Matumbaman only has so much range timing here. The buyback come right out for
all in for Solo.
The bear in trouble is going to die here, and Solo's going to die, yes, but all the cores, the 4, the 3, they all get out.
They all in so hard for Solo, and you saw how difficult it was for them to kill him. And they have a lot of ways to stop this Nature's Prophet. I think they have like 2 or 3.
TP in onto the bear.
Oh.
Oh, and also get a coil. No one immediately breaks it here. They have the sign. locking down this Venus. They're gonna try and blow him up, and he got off the Lotus Orb, runs
gonna
back,
get the egg.
managed to get off the egg off. And Liquid Matuma Man, he doesn't feel like he can go for that fight. They're gonna lose Kuro almost immediately. The Epicenter is gonna be able to slow down Matuma Man.
He doesn't have-
Beautiful ice shards, but Matuma Man has no way out.
He doesn't have buyback for 40 gold. Now he's going to get it with the bounty runes. No one thinking about sticking around this area. They are smoked up. They're waiting for somebody to push out this lane. Mind control. Doesn't feel it. Going to reset himself a little bit as GH sitting on top of this hill. He's got buyback himself. If they could save the buyback on Matuma Man, but the initiation is made. Boom!
They're not gonna let those. GH is already dead. He's gonna be forcing the buyback. The silence goes down. They're gonna try and focus down this bear again, but it gets forced out to safety. A Sunray will help keep it alive as well as the Morphling, but the Morphling broke the coil. He's not healed anymore, and now he's dead. Liquid pushing forward, BKB activated, going for solo, taking down the captain, taking down the bear. The TP out from no one. He's not gonna make it out. The snowball just in time. GH will stop another very critical TP.
And the nullifier, that'll mop him up.
Liquid, they've been playing on the back foot for the last 5 or 6 minutes ever since they were forced into a buyback. They've been hemmed into their base bit by bit, but now they're going to strike. They've killed 3. Maybe they find a nullifier to be able to stop the TP. He's not making it out alive. He burrow strikes through. He's hidden for a moment, but eventually the orb will find him. 4 dead from VP, only 3 of whom have buyback. And at least they are able to get both shrines. That
now
means
Roche.
really good control of the Roshan pit. They could do it so quickly. I'm not even sure if Virtus Pro can get here time. No, they can't. It's not even close. They are so far away. So every single item will be picked up by Liquid.
As mind control. I mean, they're hunting for him.
Yeah, they've been hunting him, I think, for such a long time in this game.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the orb as a distraction. VP following it, but
Solo. Or stabbed away from Kuro's teleport. He'll be good, and they don't want to stick around in this high ground for long.
did they commit too much to this?
The big chasing bear is coming through, and they're going to have a bots TP in. Roger is going to be able to get here on top of Kuro. They're going to try and defensively force staff, trying to save him as best as possible. Now the BKB activated by Miracle, trying to go for the Phoenix. Supernova activated. They're going to hit the egg, and they will be able to take him down. All important, but Miracle on top of Ramses. He's going to be able to bring him down, as well as immediately go for the Lifestealer, who just gets gobbled up. Mind Control's dead as well. Ramses still proves that he is the strongest carry in this game, and he's going to force buybacks out of Team Liquid.
Both teams committed a lot of buybacks for this. VP.
They stumbled before on the high ground. Virtus Pro.
The full commitments as the toss gonna go in.
Killing the TP in point on the range creeps, and now Kuro's trying to go for this. Trying to go for the sprout. Pasha. He's going to be hexed up, silenced up, but the defensive force staffs are going to be able to save some of these heroes. GH, he do have the A on disc. That's going to protect him against that shotgun. No one's going to lose his bear here. Matuma Man does manage to pop out in the backside, but has no one to really go on because of the Ghost Scepter. GH immediately blinks backward after his snowball.
They're all here now.
Jumping in. Kuro, defensive force staff is going to help him out. GH slows him out. They got him shotgun down. He immediately buys back, though. And on the high ground, Liquid will now turn. GH, Roger, he's already dead. Cole in the back lines. They see Ramses pops his BKB and turns. Matuma Man turns on his BKB, his rage in turn, tries to fight, but he realizes he can't actually do that. Miracle in the back line needs some help. Shotgun goes out. BKB turn around, trying to go for Ramses as best as possible, but now Kuro's dead. No buyback there. Liquid are going to be forced into a 4 versus 5. Is now on the side. Oh no! They may lose mind control. He managed to get himself away with the orb.
For the Dagon.
Oh, you got to be careful. No one-side device on this left-hand side. He's trying to find him low, but they're trying to help him out. GH is now dead. Liquid left with only their cores left alive.
And they don't have enough control there. You saw that mind control was looking for Roger.
But look at those side lanes. That's the Drow Ranger in action. The siege creeps laying down shots. They have to back up and defend some of this. And they're going to let Ramses slowly push forward through.
They're going to lose Rax at top. They are hard committed for this.
Sight device popped. They can get the disables on him right now. The shotgun goes out, but the face shift, no, he doesn't save himself. He's dead. Now it's just Miracle. Now it's just Matuma Man trying to fight up against Ramses, who takes some damage from Miracle, but he just has to play it safe. They know they've got plenty of time. They don't have to overcommit here.
There's still 4 heroes dead, 3 heroes dead. They should know about the buyback situation too, but VP almost being overly careful here, resetting their lanes just in case anything happens. And now they're going to gather up full strength. 13,000 cold on Ramses. He definitely has buyback.
They've got the time, the silence on Solo. Ghost Scepter gonna be able to protect it. Nullifier goes out to try and still go for Solo. Miracle pops his BKB right as Ramses tries to jump on top of him, but he turns into a lifestealer. Rage is up, so Miracle can't really do anything to Ramses whatsoever. So now they turn on Matubba Man, who's been ensnared up. He's now dead. It's only Miracle left alive for Liquid as Virtus Pro start marching down tier 4s, popping the Supernova to make sure Miracle can't even get close. That is it for game 1. Virtus Pro bring it to here at 62 minutes. The game was the epitome of back and forth.
46-44 is the end.
That's versus the Drow. Okay, that makes more sense.
And
in Storm.
Yeah. Wow. We saw, well, we didn't see it on this stream, but there was an Arc Warden already played.
Yes, which the panel was talking about is kind of a back and forth hero against Drow Ranger. A good hero to get on top of Drow Ranger, but the silence is also a little scary.
Yeah, the bugs are great too.
Yeah.
The bugs are fantastic.
Oh, this time around, it's going to be Solo making the rotation over as he gets the telekinesis pull back, and the first blood will go to no one.
Dude, I told you, my boy is so good at setting up for first bloods now.
Why are my lanes losing right now?
You know, you ping your aura up level 4.
Does that mean Crystal Maiden is the ultimate trust as a support as well?
Oh, for sure it is. Oh, look at this.
Jump in, but immediately spawns a second one. The Tempest Double is going to do a lot of damage to no one here and forces him back. In fact, he's out of mana now. And with these extra race, oh, look at that. Unfortunately, one of them hit the range creep instead of no one, but no one's still going to be chased down here with the Sprout. That is a great gank from Liquid. That looks like Miracle just for a moment was in trouble, but
he had raindrops.
All planned along.
Solo.
He had raindrops as well. Solo didn't see that one coming. Pasha is going to come in. It's a really big clap, especially on Akuro here. He's going to take out eventually. Matubba Man with the double damage. Running through these heroes. He's not going to go for the Winter Wyvern. He's not even going to go for Pasha. Pasha is in trouble right now. Miracle is going to be able to chase him down pretty easily. And the back lines, they finally do manage to get the kill. That's on Solo.
And they get the zip out.
This Weaver's just kind of running around, make sure that the mid-tier 1 tower does go down. We're going to have the next round of bounty runes coming up. VP, are you going to do something here?
Dude, are they going to get 3'd?
I think they're going to get 3, because Rubik's going to take one. No one. Oh, good Fisher. Mind control. Redirection here from no one, but that is going to take out before he can TP away.
Oh, no. They are hounding him right now. And suddenly he just gets, like, free lanes. He gets all of this to farm. This all becomes Miracle Land. And they're trying to punish that as Solo might just get a really nice catch here. Walking around.
Solo caught Shikuchi, and the long jump in from the Storm Sphere does a lot of damage.
He's out of mana.
Every bit of mana, and they still have not blown up Miracle yet. They're trying, but now he's ducked away into the trees. Ramsey's going to spot him with the help of Solo.
Nice, Ramsey.
No one trying to run away. The Razor's not going to latch onto him. They're going to latch onto Solo here. At least one of them will.
But because the tier 1 tower is still alive at bottom, it makes it really hard for Storm to play this game, I think. Because you don't feel comfortable. You've been conditioned, I think, if you're no one this game, like every time you go on somebody, you just straight up get fissured.
That's why he hasn't like immediately dove Kuro when he shows himself in the tier 1. That is a beautiful silence, but they need to chain stun it to make sure there's no Echo Slam. There certainly isn't. There's plenty of heroes coming in from Liquid here from the side. They're going to go for the back line. Trying to go for Roger first. Cold Embrace is going to buy him a little bit of time. Mind Control just has to sit it out. Shikuchi will be able to finish off that Winter Wyvern. Now no one goes for the back line though. Pugna, he's already dead after the silence. Ramsey's going to be run down with the help of Miracle. They can't actually fight into him. Pasha, especially since he doesn't have his ultimate here, it is not good for them to fight no one. It's just going to go for the TP out, recognizing that he doesn't have a ton of mana to work with right now, as it is only level 1.
So they do lose the Pugna, but it is a trade-off for the Dro.
I mean, that's got to be worth for Liquid, right? They kept their tier 1 alive. You said VP needed that tower. They made a concerted effort to take control that part of the map, and it just didn't work for them.
No, I agree. They really need the tier 1 tower. As Roger
in trouble, he tries to go for the winner's curse.
Oh, he missed up. He missed uphill.
And he's going to commit for this one. He's just going to run into all of VP. This is a beautiful kill. An uphill miss into the Matubba Man's death. That is the stuff that Tilt is made of right there. Winter Wyvern is on the side here. They've got to be careful of the big winner's curse.
Yeah, they're thinking about it, but 78 HP on the Brew. He doesn't have ulti. And they have good ward vision. They're just not getting on top of Miracle with the initial zip, so it becomes really hard to follow up. And the fissure
Casually just put some damage onto Ramses. The commitment out of silence onto the Weaver in trouble, and he gets run over by no one. The backline is still not super healthy. They do manage to get the Winter's Curse onto Jerix to make sure that GH is not able to get that big Echo Slam in.
mind control. He's quite low too. Solo.
He's not making it out here. He's going to try and life drain to finish off Solo, but the burst of damage. Why?
Because I think that there's a decent chance he loses this game, but he's playing so well. But we'll see what happens. I got a crazy feeling we're going to game 3 though.
Think so?
Or no. I actually think that VP's going to win this. I take that back. I think VP's going to win.
Rubik looking for a steal, looking for a telekinesis toss back, but it doesn't make a difference. Oh, what a silence. The Weaver's in trouble. The silence is going to wear off eventually, but the Orchid, they'll chain silences pretty easily. This Weaver, he was once the most dominant force in the game. In 10 minutes, there was no answers to him, but now...
Get on top of Miracle.
Oh, Miracle. Nice Winter's Curse. That's going to be able to buy Ramsey some time to retreat. They also have the Shrine open. Matama Man, he bought back for this, but now he's silenced. Oh, no, this is a dive. They got him. They get him. Miracle couldn't save him with the bubble, and now Roger has a bug on top of him. He can't get out of vision of this Arc Warden. Pasha's going to throw up Kuro on the side here. He's going to go for the easy support kill. He'll have it.
Yo,
but it is still
Miracle. He's gonna die for
Team
this.
Liquid. Oh, Miracle. That is just the Aegis.
He's so far away.
There's nobody nearby.
Oh, they outplayed him. They outplayed him so good, Cap.
What?
You see what no one did? He hid all the way over here. He's like, I will not show myself until GH shows himself. I'm not getting echoed next to this Arc Warden with Aegis. You can forget about that. This man held his 10-second BKB for an entire team fight. And that decision somehow was the correct one. And the long zip in towards bottom.
Yeah, but now he's out of mana.
He's out of mana.
He's out of mana.
No one.
Echoed. Okay, he's going to have one little bit of play. He kills the Furion, and GH has no way around that fissure. Hiding in the trees. Enchant Totem Aftershock stun. Ramses, just juke him around. Go around the trees. Ring around the Rosie. Ramses, he pops his BKB because he sees a Pugna, and he knows he's got to get out of here.
And now the 10-second BKB is committed. And Matama Man, the buyback.
I mean,
oh, that slows down.
Miracle saw that
so
dieback, and he saw that area, and he was like, oh, that's a cool way to die.
Bit.
Silenced up, trying to protect his tier 1 tower, but that's the real Arc Warden here, but they don't have the vision. And now, with a Pugna on the side here as well, Pasha having already popped his Primal Split, he needs something out of this ultimate. He's going to go for the opposing offlaner here in Mind Control. GH doesn't really have a whole lot of mana, protects Mind Control, does have a Glimmer Cape, and the lack of vision is killing VP right here. The bugs placed on some of these heroes, the Winter's Curse, the Aeon Disc is going to be able to protect the Pugna, but eventually it's going to wear out. Now the double silence, 3-man silence actually hits the Weaver as well, and that's where no one is headed to. He wipes her too. GH jumps in to make sure that the Weaver will survive. Ramses is just getting on top of Miracle right now. He says, I can get close range with a Draw Ranger, brings him down, take the Tempest double out of the equation as well. That is 70 seconds down for the Arc Warden. But Solo, he's got a telekinesis on a GH. No one jumps on top of him with the bugs out. Matama Man, he's out of here. He leaves. He knows that Virtus Pro have won that fight handedly.
But since then, it's been all VP. I know I meme about Storm a lot, but he is playing this game very well.
Okay, so the matchup of Arc Warden versus Storm.
Yes.
Do you think one jump in, silence, and that is another.
They're right in front of the base too, with the Dro.
The pickoff like this, on top of tier 3, with a Dro Ranger
lineup. You're getting 2-0'd.
With all range heroes?
That is an early Rax taken 2.
That is going to feel so bad.
You know what's going to feel even worse? If Liquid lost with the Dro strat, and they lose against it. I understand one of the talents, but not the other.
I think it's just, I mean, control versus Weaver.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Good, right?
Same with the Arc Warden, I guess.
Yeah.
Conversely, everybody on Liquid needs to pick up.
Wait, go back. Let me see them items again. What is happening here? Why does he have a Crystallis?
What?
Why does Soul have a Chrysalis? And okay, he's going to steal the bugs away from the Weaver. They actually control long enough.
That's why he has a Chrysalis.
Now, the Aeolus is on my control as well. He's silenced up. No one's just rolling through hero after hero right now. They're going to go for the back line with Pasha, controlling up the Arc Warden. They found the real Arc Warden too. That's Miracle dead as well for 80 seconds. That is full control of the Roshan pit.
365 crits.
I mean,
All day, Cap.
this Enchant Totem steal looks amazing now.
All year round.
Every single time he steals it, it looks dope.
All year round. 365 this man hits for.
He just rolls up. Feels good to be a gangster.
He doesn't even have Shikuchi. Nobody's near him. He dewards you right in front of your creep wave. You could have just killed him right there. You don't know that. Oh,
Get him!
give him the right
Get
clicks.
him! It's a 5-on-5 roll. Girl's trying to TP out.
Look at him. Dude, he at least crit him 3 times. And he's going to get the TP out. Give him all the last hits, no one. You don't need items.
981 damage done by this Rubik. And that was pretty much all right.
Oh, solo run. This was too far.
Long jump in from no one, but that is just a Tempest double, and he can't go for the Earthshaker either. Solo, it is enough time for him to get out, though. And since he is stolen teleport, he can just as easily head back to the base and join his team as they are on the hunt right now. A real miracle is here. Pasha blinks forward, instantly goes for this Primal Split. They do have a Glimmer Cape. Once again, the vision is going to be a problem, but it gets dispelled by the Primal Split. Miracle gets inside the bubble for a moment, but Ramses is not deterred by that whatsoever. And now they might have just caught mind control as well, as he's going to be slowed down. The Aeontis is going to buy him a little bit of time with a buyback coming out from Miracle. They are going to retreat here, but GH, nice jump, locking down Pasha here, but can they really commit? Pasha's going to try and speed boost his way out of here, but the Sprout is not going to protect him. Beautiful silence, better winner's curse. That's on the real Miracle.
No one's waiting.
He just popped back too. They can't afford to lose him here. Miracle trying to get away. They pop the Decrep Fly on him. He's getting out, and somehow Virtus Pro were not able to make the
No one's committing.
No one jumps again, almost gets him, but he's inside them, but he gets the kill. GH now locking him down with the extra bit of Echo.
He's got cheese.
Easy to be able to get this kill, but no one pops a cheese. He gets out, and now no Miracle for 100 seconds. VP closing out this series 2-0. They can feel it right now. It's a 4 versus 4. No hard carry for Liquid. No one's going to jump to the back line. Once again, he sees the Earthshaker, managed to get him. Earthshaker does have a buyback, though. And the BKB has already been used by no one. He cannot afford to overstep himself here.
Yeah, and they're going to commit for this Rax. The melee Rax should go down. Mind control.
The smoke up, going for Pasha, trying to lay into immediately the silence from Rams. He's going to stop some of those disables. No one going for GH as well. It's going to fully commit. The Ghost Scepter is buying him a little bit of time, but he's still silenced up. The Orchid's not going to be enough to pop him, but Ramses can finish him off now. No one is a little bit low on mana. They have the Decrepify on the Joe Ranger, just trying to slow down his retreat as much as possible. As the next creep wave shows up, and they've just got this top lane of cracks. Now it's only 3 versus 5.
Oh, and they're going to take this.
And they've got Big Daddy Solo joining them now. He was
the right
there for the last fight. Blinks forward, tries to go for the telekinesis, misses it. But it's up to Liquid to make something happen here. As no one's going to jump for it. There is no Aeon. That's got beautiful winner's curse once again from Roger, and that will solidify it. Liquid will call the GG. It's a Chrysalis BKB solo 4-position Rubik.
All right, I'm not even trying to troll here, but did you see how the game ended? He teleported behind Miracle, found the real one, lifted him, and that's what started the fight. It cost him his life, but he's like, whatever. He only had 300 HP when he did that.
Yeah.
He literally TPs behind him, finds him. He's like, well, I'm dead, but you're going to die too with me.
Yeah.